Kyle Larson, one of the most successful race car drivers in recent history, will fulfill a lifelong dream in 2024 by competing in the Indy 500. With over 400 races in various racing series and numerous victories, Kyle Larson has already established himself as one of the best racing drivers in the world. His biggest challenge, however, is controlling his excitement and impatience as he prepares for one of motorsport's biggest events. Although the biggest event for us is your like and subscribe for more videos like this. Time is on Kyle's side as he has nearly a year to prepare for the Indy 500. He is grateful for the extra time to prepare both physically and mentally, and to familiarize himself with the car and the track. Kyle has a personal connection to Indianapolis and the Indy 500, having spent his formative years in Indiana racing on dirt tracks. This background only adds to his already stellar reputation as a racer and is sure to make him a fan favorite at the event. Kyle has a deep connection to the Indy 500 and the city of Indianapolis. He knows that the late Robin Miller lobbied for him to be in the field of 33, and he also feels a personal connection to the city thanks to his success on dirt tracks. He has many friends in Indianapolis, including some who are family, and he has always considered the city to be his second home. That only makes the opportunity to compete in the Indy 500 even more special for Kyle. In his formative years, Kyle completed a number of the USAC races in and around Indianapolis in 2011 and 2012. In his 500 career, he met Brian Clausen, one of the most successful Indy 500 racers of all time, several times. Although Kyle still competed in dirt-based events, he found this race to be incredibly nostalgic and retrospective. He is thrilled to have another point in his racing resume and wants nothing more than to make dirt track racing's loyal followers proud. Kyle's anticipation for the Indy 500 is palpable, and he knows he has a long way to go before he is ready to race at such a high level. However, he is confident that with his team at Hendrick Motorsports, NASCAR, and the support of Arrow McLaren, he will be ready to take on the challenge. He knows that competing in the Indy 500 is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he wants to make the most of it. Kyle has expressed his envy to Brian Clausen about the opportunities available to him, and he knows that competing in the Indy 500 is a great honor. He can make his mark on the sport and show the world what he's capable of. The Indy 500 is a true test of a racer's skill, determination, and endurance, and Kyle is ready to take on the challenge. The opportunity for Kyle Larson to compete in the 2024 Indy 500 is a dream come true. With over 400 races and numerous wins, Kyle Larson has already proven he is one of the best race car drivers in the world. He has a personal connection to Indianapolis and the Indy 500 and is eager to make his mark on the sport. Kyle knows that competing in the Indy 500 is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he is determined to make the most of it. With his team at Hendrick Motorsports, NASCAR, and the support of Arrow McLaren, Kyle is ready to take on the challenge and make history at the Indy 500. Kyle Larson will participate in the upcoming Indianapolis 500 with Hendrick Motorsports. As the owner of the brand new Chevrolet Technical Center, Larson will have access to its facilities to prepare for the race. While it's too early to predict the outcome of the race, he plans to spend time in a simulator to get a feel for what it's like to drive an Indy car. Physical preparation is critical because the Indy 500 features 2 races in one day, and the cars are vastly different from those Larson is used to. He is not familiar with the physical demands of an IndyCar race, having never driven one before. However, he knows the races are intense, and the lack of power steering will be a challenge. The higher speeds also mean different G-forces, so Larson is trying to be as prepared as possible. John Wise will develop a strategy for Larson to follow to achieve his fitness goals. The team is taking time to prepare, using all available resources, including simulators, actual track time, participation in IndyCar events, and debriefings. They want Larson to be as familiar with the IndyCar scene as possible and work with the Hendrick team to ensure he is at his best on and off the track. Larson has always wanted to compete in the Indianapolis 500, and with the help of Hendrick Racing Team owner Zach Brown, his dream is now becoming a reality. The speed of the announcement should give plenty of people time to prepare, but they still need to figure out the details like test days and test locations. Having the new Chevrolet and Hendrick Motorsports Technical Center nearby makes preparation easier. Rick Hendrick, owner of Hendrick Motorsports, and Jeff Gordon, vice chairman, were constantly reminded of Larson's intention to compete in the Indy 500. After consulting with Rick, They made the decision to let the team operate without interference. Now Larson just has to be patient and wait for the big day. Hendrick was initially skeptical about working with McLaren, but his view has since changed. He is now full of enthusiasm and sees the partnership as a great opportunity. McLaren has a reputation for being one of the industry leaders in the world of racing, and this partnership with them has provided the team with the equipment and resources needed to succeed. The Indianapolis 500 is often considered the most prestigious auto race in the world, and Larson is eager to participate. For him, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he's looking forward to lining up on the grid and competing. Until Kurt Busch's performance in 2014, no NASCAR driver had ever completed both the Indianapolis 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 in the same weekend. Busch finished 6th in the Indianapolis 500 and then traveled to Charlotte for the Coca-Cola 600, where he was forced to retire due to mechanical issues with his car. Larson is determined to follow in Busch's footsteps and attempt the double himself. He is confident he is capable of doing so and believes he can make a successful attempt with the help of McLaren. The Indianapolis 500 is a high-pressure, highly competitive event, and Larson is eager to experience it for himself. The race is known for its prestige, and Larson is looking forward to being there. The partnership with McLaren has provided the team with the resources and equipment necessary for success. The McLaren Group is a leader in the industry and is credited for the success of the partnership. Hendrick is now fully committed to the partnership and is excited about the opportunities it presents. He can hardly contain his enthusiasm and is looking forward to getting started. Larson is determined to do the double and become the 6th driver to compete in both the Indianapolis 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 on the same weekend. With the help of McLaren, he is confident in his readiness and equipment and eager to experience the prestigious event for himself. The partnership with McLaren has been a great success, and Hendrick is now fully on board and looking forward to the opportunities it will bring. Will Larson continue to win with this new partnership? Tell us in the comments, leave your like, and subscribe for more videos like this one.